Good morning. Today is Monday, February 10th, 2020. My name is Ricardo Sandoval, and this video is for week 4 of Biology 230. Today I will be discussing the 4 or sometimes 5 categories of bones in the human body. In total, there are 206 bones in the adult skeleton that are divided into 4 categories or sometimes 5. The first type of bone is a long bone, and a long bone is cylindrical in shape, being longer than it is wide. This term, though, describes only the shape of the bone, not its size, as long bones will grow in length through infancy and adolescence, ending in adulthood. Long bones function as levers. They move when muscles contract. 2 examples of long bones are the humerus in the arm, and this is our humerus here, and the femur in the leg. And as you can see, they're both cylindrical in shape, and they are both longer than they are wide. Now, the next type of bone is a short bone. Now, short bones are cube-like in shape. They are approximately equal in length, width, and thickness. Short bones provide stability and support, as well as some limited motion. Now, one unique thing about short bones is that there are only 2 short bones in the entire human skeleton, and these are the carpals of the wrist, and these are our carpals here, and then the tarsals of the ankles, and the tarsals are here. And the next type of bone is a flat bone. Now, flat bones are typically flat and thin, however, they are also curved, making the term flat bone somewhat of a misnomer. Flat bones serve as points of attachment for muscles and often protect organs. And 2 examples of flat bones are the scapula or scapulae, which are the shoulder blades, and you can see some curvature here. So individually, scapula, scapula, plural, these are the scapulae. And then the ribs, which as you can see are flat, thin, and curved. And the ribs themselves, of course, they protect 2 vital organs, which are the heart and the lungs. Now, the next type of bone is an irregular bone. And as the name indicates, irregular bones are those that do not have an easily characterized shape, and therefore do not fit into any other classification that I've discussed so far. Now, these bones tend to have complex shapes, and then 2 examples of irregular bones are the vertebrae, and cervical vertebrae, thoracic vertebrae, lumbar, sacrococcygeal, and as you can see, they are very irregular in shape. They don't match anything else. And then the other type of irregular bone is the maxilla, which is the upper jaw. And then in general, any bone that has a sinus, such as the maxilla has a maxillary sinus, which is a cavity, normally is considered an irregular bone. Now, the 5th type of bone, which sometimes is, sometimes isn't, included in the classification of bones in the adult skeleton, is a bone called the sesamoid bone, which is a small, round bone that is shaped like a sesame seed, hence the name. So sesamoid bones are formed in tendons, which are sheaths of tissue that connect bones to muscle, where a great deal of pressure is generated in a joint during movement. Sesamoid bones protect tendons by helping them overcome compressive forces. Now, one unique thing about sesamoid bones is that they vary in number and place from person to person, but they are typically found in tendons associated with the feet, hands, and knees. However, the patella or patellae, which are the kneecaps, are the only sesamoid bones that are found in common in every person. So patella, together they are the patellae, and as you can see, these 2 bone types do very much resemble sesame seeds. So in conclusion, we have 4 or sometimes 5 categories of bones in the human body, which are the long bones that are cylindrical in shape, being longer than they are wide, Short bones are cube-like in shape, approximately equal in length, width, and thickness, and there are only two types of short bones in the entire human skeleton. Flat bones are typically flat and thin, but they are also curved. Irregular bones are irregular because they don't fit any other characterization or category that I've discussed so far, and they normally have very, very complex shapes. And then the fifth category, which sometimes is not included in the discussion or categorization of bones in the human skeleton, are sesamoid bones. Thank you.